Around the world, ancient secrets are being uncovered every year. Artifacts, tombs, lost cities, and mysterious structures that rewrite history. Some discoveries challenge what we thought we knew. Others reveal terrifying or awe-inspiring truths. These are the 50 recent archaeological discoveries that truly shock the world. Let's begin. The Saqqara coffins in Egypt. Over 100 sealed wooden coffins were unearthed in perfect condition, untouched for over 2,500 years. Inside were fully preserved mummies, and some of the coffins even had intricate paintings still intact. The 9,000-year-old shrine in Jordan, a desert shrine used by ancient hunter-gatherers, was found with ritual objects and human-like figures. It's one of the oldest ritual structures ever discovered. The Mayan superhighways in Guatemala. Using LIDAR technology, researchers uncovered a 110-mile network of raised roads connecting over 400 Mayan cities, a hidden transportation system lost for centuries. The Roman mosaic in England. In a farmer's field, a massive Roman mosaic depicting scenes from Homer's Iliad was found beneath the soil, the first of its kind ever discovered in the UK. The ghost footprints in Utah, footprints of barefoot humans, invisible to the naked eye, were discovered using ground moisture detection, left behind over 10,000 years ago on a now-dry lake bed. The Viking ship burial in Norway. Using radar scans, archaeologists detected a full Viking ship burial hidden underground, complete with a burial mound and artifacts, untouched for over 1,000 years. The 44,000-year-old cave painting in Indonesia. This rock art, the world's oldest known narrative scene, shows humans hunting animals, suggesting storytelling far earlier than previously believed. The Roman-era fast food stall in Pompeii. A thermopolium, or ancient food counter, was unearthed in Pompeii, complete with preserved bowls, pots and paintings showing the menu, duck, pork, and even snails. The mysterious coffin in Notre Dame Cathedral. During reconstruction after the fire, a lead sarcophagus was discovered under the cathedral. Inside is a perfectly preserved skeleton from the 14th century. The Sumerian Tablet of Curses in Iraq. A clay tablet inscribed with ancient curses was found in Mesopotamia, warning of destruction to anyone who disturbs a sacred site. The ancient Greek computer Antikythera. New X-ray scans of the 2,000-year-old Antikythera mechanism revealed it could predict solar eclipses and planetary movements with incredible accuracy, an ancient analog computer far ahead of its time. The lost golden city of Luxor in Egypt. Often called the most important find since Tutankhamun, this 3,000-year-old city was buried beneath the sands of Luxor, complete with streets, homes, and tools left as if frozen in time. The skeletons of Herculaneum's beach. Dozens of skeletons were found huddled together on the beach near Herculaneum, trying to escape the eruption of Mount Vesuvius. They died instantly when a 500 degrees Celsius pyroclastic surge hit them. The boiling lake body of Pompeii. A man was found decapitated by a giant stone block, thrown at him during the eruption while he was trying to escape Pompeii, a chilling image of nature's violence. The ritual mask pit in Mexico. A hidden pit filled with over 200 masks and skulls dating back to the Teotihuacan civilization was found, possibly used in dark rituals for gods and sacrifice. The medieval sword in Poland. A perfectly preserved 14th century sword was discovered in a peat bog, with its leather grip still intact, untouched by time. The Atlantis of the Sands in Oman. Archaeologists may have finally found Ubar, the legendary lost city known as the Atlantis of the Sands, buried beneath the desert, once a wealthy trade hub. The mummy with a golden tongue in Egypt. Found in an ancient tomb, this mummy had a golden tongue placed in its mouth, possibly to help it speak in the afterlife. The Aztec sacrificial tower in Mexico City. A tower made of human skulls, over 600 of them, was uncovered in the heart of modern Mexico City, revealing the scale of Aztec ritual sacrifices. The shipwreck graveyard in the Black Sea. Dozens of perfectly preserved ancient shipwrecks were found in the oxygen-deprived waters of the Black Sea, some dating back over 2,400 years. The Neolithic curses of Saddlehuruk in Turkey. Clay tablets bearing symbols of curses were found in one of the world's oldest cities, evidence that humans have feared divine punishment for millennia. The child sacrifice site in Peru, the largest mass child sacrifice site ever discovered, with over 140 children, was found in northern Peru. The remains show they were killed during extreme weather events. The world's oldest animal cave art, Sulawesi. A 45-year-old painting of a wild pig was found in Indonesia, the oldest known cave art created by humans. The forgotten Buddha in Egypt. A statue of the Buddha, found in an ancient Egyptian port, proved contact between Egypt and India during the Roman era, rewriting global trade history. The giant hand of Hercules in Jordan, a massive bronze hand, part of a long-lost statue of Hercules, was discovered at a temple site, once part of one of the largest ancient sculptures ever built. The Plague Pit in London. An unmarked mass grave revealed hundreds of victims from the Black Death. DNA testing confirmed they all died within weeks of each other in 1348. The mysterious alien-style skulls in Russia. Skulls with elongated shapes were discovered, showing intentional cranial deformation, a mysterious ritual that hints at complex ancient identity and culture. The skeleton holding a baby in China. In a Bronze Age flood site, a mother was found curled around her infant, an emotional snapshot of a desperate, protective embrace 4,000 years ago. The drowned Neolithic village off the UK coast, an ancient village now submerged, was uncovered off the British coast, with stone tools and wooden structures still intact. The Viking board game in Norway, a 1,200-year-old strategy game, believed to be Hnefatafl, was discovered in a grave proof that Vikings enjoyed complex games long before chess reached Europe. The ancient ritual pyramid beneath Mexico. A smaller pyramid was found buried inside the Pyramid of the Sun, built centuries earlier, like a sacred nesting doll of history. The Lost Monastery in Ireland. A hidden 6th century Christian monastery was found using drones, buried under farmland. It shows signs of early literacy and monastic life. The Roman gladiator barracks in Pompeii. The living quarters of gladiators were discovered, complete with training weapons, armor, and personal items, a glimpse into their brutal lives. The Witch Bottle in England. A sealed bottle filled with nails and human hair was found buried under a home, used in the 17th century to ward off evil spirits. The Bronze Age sunken forest in Wales. Ancient tree stumps appeared along the coast after a storm, the remains of a 4,000-year-old forest that was swallowed by rising seas. The Roman phallic carving in Spain. A 16-inch phallic carving, the largest ever found in Roman Iberia, possibly symbolized fertility, protection, or raw masculinity. The Giza Secret Tunnel. A hidden 30-foot corridor was found behind the stones of the Great Pyramid, possibly leading to undiscovered chambers or burial relics. The Viking sword pulled from a lake. A young girl in Sweden found a Viking-era sword while swimming, its wooden hilt preserved for over 1,000 years underwater. The Egyptian city found beneath the Nile, Thonis Heracleion, once thought to be a myth, was discovered submerged, its streets, statues, and temples shockingly well preserved. The Stonehenge in the Amazon, a mysterious circular monument made of upright stones, was found in Brazil, suggesting ancient astronomical knowledge in the rainforest. The cave of the first burial in South Africa. Human remains dating back 100,000 years were found in an intentional burial, possibly the earliest evidence of ritualized human death. The Roman-era brain in New York. Shockingly, a human brain, over 2,500 years old, was preserved in a skull buried in clay. Scientists are still unsure how it survived. The lost Temple of Poseidon in Greece, long thought a myth, a temple dedicated to Poseidon, was discovered on a peninsula believed to be Atlantis, fueling old legends again. The mass execution pit in France. Skeletons with execution-style wounds and bindings were found buried together, prisoners or traitors from a forgotten medieval purge. The ancient sewer graffiti in Turkey. Graffiti carved by Roman workers in a sewer system included jokes, warnings, and surprisingly crude messages, showing ancient workers had modern humor. The subterranean city in Turkey. A 2,000-year-old underground city large enough to house 20,000 people was found, complete with food stores, wine presses, and escape tunnels. The mummified fetus in King Tut's tomb. 2 tiny mummies found in Tutankhamun's tomb were confirmed to be his stillborn daughters, a tragic, deeply personal part of his legacy. The dinosaur-killing asteroid crater debris. Debris found in North Dakota matched the asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs, including fish with molten glass in their gills from the impact. The ancient shaman burial in Siberia. A 7,000-year-old body was found buried with elk teeth, antlers, and ceremonial weapons, likely a tribal shaman or mystic. The possible remains of Jesus' childhood home. In Nazareth, under a Byzantine church, archaeologists believe they found a once-in-century home possibly associated with Jesus' early life, sparking renewed religious debate. Each of these discoveries pulls back the curtain on our shared human story, sometimes beautiful, sometimes disturbing, always unforgettable. Which one shocked you the most? Like this video if you learned something new. Subscribe for more mind-blowing discoveries from the ancient world. Comment below to share your favorite find, or one you think we missed. And as always, keep digging. The past has more to say.